Hi, Brad from WPSites.net. Let's take a look at StudioPress themes, which are built on the Genesis framework. They're one of the most popular premium WordPress themes in the marketplace. They're used on over 300,000 different WordPress sites. When you have a look at the themes showcase, or the themes that StudioPress have available for purchase, you'll find probably 30 or 40 different themes. And here's an example, Magazine, which is one of their most popular themes. So you'll come through to the demo, and you can demo the different themes. And this is what it can look like once you buy this theme, install it on the Genesis framework, and turn it into a beautiful website. And this is one of their nicest themes. It's got a lot of nice widget areas for the home page, so you can put in nice images, and also there's a slider here, so you can put in nice images and they slide through, and there's different effects you can use as well. The only problem is when you buy the Genesis framework and you install the Magazine theme over the top, it doesn't look like this. This is what it looks like. I've just installed it on the Genesis framework, and it pretty much just looks like this. So you have to design the site. So that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a 20 to 30 minutes of excuse me, how you'd make once you buy the theme, how you'd turn it into something like this. Now, if you're not experienced, it can be a fair bit of work to work out how to do it. So it's got two menus there, one up the top and one here. There's a sidebar down here. These are widget areas here. So I'll show you how to do all this. It's really not that difficult, but if you want to make a great looking website, there's quite a few themes at StudioPress that you can install, but you'll need to do a bit of work once you've installed them. So this is what it looks like now. Now, first thing we'll do is we'll go into the back end of WordPress, into the dashboard, and we'll change the title. Now, if we want to make it like this, we'll call it Magazine, but you could make your own header image so that it would look better. Theme for Genesis framework. So we'll put in the site title and a tagline. Obviously you want to put in your site title and your tagline, and then we'll save the changes. Next step is we'll go down the writing settings. These are alright, we don't really need to do anything here. We'll go to reading, display 10 posts on the blog page, full text. Let's just change that to summary. We'll go to the discussion settings, and we'll just scroll down to here. An administrator must always approve the comment. Make sure you've checked that, because if you don't check that, you can get an enormous amount of spam on your site. So that's all we really need to do there. Show avatars. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just change this under default avatar. We'll change this to Gravita, because Gravita is actually owned by Automatic, the company behind WordPress. So we'll click that. Media images. These are the defaults. Whenever you upload an image to WordPress, whether you insert it into a postal page or you just upload it to the media library, these are the default sizes that WordPress creates. So it actually creates 3 different sizes on top of the original size. So your original size may be 2000 by 2000 pixels. WordPress will automatically create 3 different sizes depending on the settings you have here. So make sure you work all this out before you start adding images to WordPress, and make sure these image sizes correspond with your theme image sizes. So if we go in and we have a look, let's just have a look in the widget area here. We'll just save these changes, and we'll go into the widget area here. Let's have a look here. We'll go to one of these widget areas. We'll put in a featured post, and we'll just check out the different sizes. Now the different sizes are 150 by 150, 280 by 150. The slider size default is 600 by 250. we've got square size 120 by 120 and tabs 580 by 250. So you want to make sure some of these sizes here correspond with your media settings. So 280 by 150 will make that our medium size, and our large size 600 by 250. Okay, 200 by 150. So we'll go back here. We'll change this 200 by 150. So WordPress will automatically create an image this size every time you upload an image. And we'll save that. And I think the max size will make 600, because the content area is normally between 600 and 660 pics. So 600 width is a good size. Max height will make 250. So this will be for the slider. And don't forget, you'll have the original size as well. So these will be the three sizes. There was another size there, 120 by 120, but you can use the thumbnail size and you can just reduce that to 120 by 120, and that'll be proportional. So we'll save them. We'll just go down to permalink settings, and this is the default that they use here. We'll change this to post name. This is the best permalink structure. So make sure you do all these things first before you start adding content. Let's just check out the site now and see what it looks like. Okay, it's added in the site title and the tagline here. We could actually create a special header and add a logo to it. Okay, so here we are now. I've just moved that site title so it's aligned with the tagline down here. So it's starting to look a little bit like the demo on the StudioPress site. What we can do here, you can see there's an ad space here in the right hand side of the header, so you can put in an ad in there, a banner or Google AdSense. We might put in some social media icons, might look quite good in there. So let's just go to we'll install a plugin. Go to plugins, add new, and there's a really nice social buttons plugin called Candy, social widget Candy. So we'll see if we can find that. Candy social widget. Alright, let's install that. Okay, now let's activate the plugin. We'll go to Appearance Widgets. Now this is the header right widget area, so we'll put this Candy social media icons in here, and we'll have to paste in the URLs to the different social networks. There's Facebook, put in Twitter, Google Plus. Let's have a look at Google Plus, find out what that is. Copy that in there. What else have I got? YouTube. Alright. Save that. Let's have a look, see what it looks like. There you go. Pretty nice social media icons, really. Very popular, and they look really good. Alright, we've got that in there. Now we need to put some content in there. So we'll go back in. We'll work on the slider first. So the images we're looking for, as we saw before, are 600 wide by 250 height. We'll need to install the Genesis slider plugin. So let's find that. Add new, Genesis slider. Genesis slider, let's install that now. There we go, we've installed the Genesis slider. So we'll have to, we'll go up to Genesis here, Slider Settings. Now you can pull the images, which will be the featured images from your posts or pages. We'll just leave that as posts. Taxonomies, we'll just leave all taxonomies and terms. Now you need to put in the post IDs here. So we haven't created any posts yet, so we don't put them in just yet. Choose and exclude slides. We don't need that. Here's the post IDs here. We just want two really. We'll go down here. We'll leave all this the way it is, but you can change the slide effect. You can have scroll. You can have fade. All different types of slider effects. Now the slider width, as we said before, 600 pixels. Tab down here, 250 was the height. Arrows, we want arrows on there. We don't want arrows, so we'll click none. Display content in the slider. Do not link slider image to post. We do want to link that. Display post page title in slider. Display content. We don't want content in the slider. We'll just have the post or the page title in the slider so people know what it's about. Alright, save those changes, and now we'll need some images for the sliders. Now what we can do here is create a new post. And we'll just go back to the demo, and we'll have a look at Tiger Woods. See what Tiger's doing. We'll see. Lenny Kravitz. Let's have a look at Lenny Kravitz. So we'll take this title. You can create your own title. We're just using this as a demonstration. Okay, so that's the title of the post. Let's just take a little bit of content out of here, but you make up your own content. Make sure it's unique and relevant to the post title. So we'll just save this. Now, was this in a it's uncategorized, isn't it? Alright, we'll leave that as uncategorized. But we need an image now. We need a featured image. And the featured image we will use is this. Save this picture, Lenny Kravitz. Save it to desktop. Select the file. And where's Lenny? Here he is here. 600 by 250, so that's the right size. Make sure you put in some alt text in case it doesn't display and the search engines read this alt text, so it's important for SEO. Uses featured image, full size, 600 by 250. Save changes. Okay, close that. We'll just save this draft and we'll preview it first. Now here it is here. This is the draft. It's starting to look fairly nice now. We could add that image at the top as well, so we'll do that. Where are we? Or we can do it there. No, we'll do it at the top. So we've already uploaded this image, so we'll go to the gallery, center, insert into post, and there we have it. Now we'll save this and we'll just preview it before we publish it, which is a good idea. And there we have it. It's a pretty nice looking post. You've got a short title there, Lenny Kravitz, a nice photo, a little bit of text. You've got a comment box down there. So we'll just close that. Don't need that, and we'll publish this. So this is published. Now, this is a problem. I'll just close this. This is a bit of a problem. I'll just have to move this down a little bit. What we need to do is find the number of this post, what's called the post ID. And if you can see down the bottom there, when I hover over the edit button, it produces the post ID number, which in this case is 81. So we'll take that 81 post ID and we'll go back to the Genesis slider settings and list which post IDs to include. 81. At this stage we've only got one post, so we'll change that to 1. Save the settings and we'll just have a look now. Firstly, what we'll need to do is drag this slider into the right area. Now this is the header right, we don't want that, we don't want the primary sidebar. Home top, I'm pretty sure, is the right area. Now let's just have a look. So we'll find the slider. Where is it? Genesis slider. Here we go here. We'll drag this over. Configure the slider settings, close. Now let's just check this out. Let's just see whether this has worked or not. Visit the site. Here we go here, we've got the slider. It's not working though. Why is that? It should be working. Okay, I worked out why that wasn't working, and it was basically because I hadn't checked this little thing here called include. Okay, so I had to include these post IDs, which I added before, and that was 81. So we'll click there. Now we'll have a look at the front page to see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like now. It looks pretty nice now. It's got a nice image in there, which is 600 by 250. It's got the title of the post, so when someone clicks on that, that'll come through to the full post. So that's pretty nice. So you could easily add another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. It's pretty basic once you learn how to do one. Let's look at the demo side again. You've got a search box here in the right sidebar and an email newsletter. So let's add these to our site. Go back into widget. Now this is a primary sidebar. So we'll just go in the primary sidebar here. Now where's the search? Let's have a look. Search. So this is pretty simple. The search box really isn't that accurate. It's probably better if you go to Google Custom Search. But it's better than having nothing, so we'll put that in there. The next step is we want e-news and updates. So you want to build your subscribers. Now, primary sidebar. So you add this so people can subscribe. And what do they say in the demo here? Email newsletter. We'll take this little bit of copy here and we'll put that in there. Text to show. Never miss updates. Google Feed Burner account. You'll need to create a Google Feed Burner account. You only put the ID in here. You don't put the full URL. So I know my ID is wbsites.net. Enter your email address. Subscribe now. Alright, so we'll save that. Now let's just take a look and see what that looks like now. It's starting to look pretty good. I don't really like that here on the side like that. So if I had Google Custom Search, it wouldn't be looking like that. It'd be a lot neater. So I might just remove that. It doesn't look too good. So we'll just take that out there, drag it down to the inactive widgets, and that'll be gone now. So it's starting to look pretty nice. People can subscribe. That'll go straight onto your feed burner email list, and you'll start building subscribers. Right, what else have we got on the demo side here? Recent posts. Well, I haven't created any posts. I've only created one, so I'm not going to have a list of posts there unless I go and create a whole stack of them. But let's just take a look at these now. Let's just have a look at the image size. So we'll download 280 by 150, okay? And we'll take this one as well. Just type 280 by 150. We'll create a couple more posts. Use these post titles. When you actually buy these themes from StudioPress, they do provide all this dummy content, so you can easily import all of this. But you've really got to put your own content in at some stage. So, okay, now this is the full size. So we'll take the full size, and this will be, I'd say this will be 600 by 250. Alright, 600 by 250. let's put that in here. Here she is here. Right, so this is a file size 600 by 250. So we'll Scarlett Johansson, we'll add this. Center, use this as a featured image as well. Insert this into the center. Let's add some text. We can go in here and do that. We shouldn't have that there. So this is in the HTML view, but we can add that from here. So we'll just preview that, and that looks pretty good. So we'll publish that now. Right, now we want to put this in the same area as here on the demo site, below the slider. So what we'll do is we'll go to the widget area. We publish that, yep. We'll go to the widget area, appearance, widgets. Home top, this will be home left. So we'll drag in a Genesis featured posts. And what size did we say we wanted it before? Let's just check the demo. I downloaded one of these to the desktop. So we'll just check out this size. Let's have a look. 280 by 150. Alright. Show featured image. 280 by 150. What content do we want to show? Let's just try that. See how that goes. There we go there. So we've got one of these and we want two, and we can remove this. What's the demo site got? The demo site's got a little bit more with a read more link. So we can do that. Show a category, read more link, show excerpt. And where's the link? There's no link on here, is there? There's no link here. We want a link. Show post title, we don't want that. Show excerpt, show content limit. We'll make this 80 characters. So there we have it. We've got the read more link, and we've just got a little bit of a teaser there, or an excerpt. So this is starting to look pretty good now. We just need to add another one of these, so we'll do that. We're going to add new posts. We won't take this. We'll take the full size image. We know that'll be 600 wide by 250. Here it is here. Now you can get images from we'll take some of this content as well. You can get images from Flickr that you can use. Just make sure you check the license on them. Or you can buy them from Shutterstock and other places. Alright, let's add. Don't want it there. I want to put it there. Let's add that image. It's not Lenny Kravitz, where is it? Here we go, Dave Matthews. 600 by 250. Save as featured image. insert that. Let's save this. Preview it. That looks fine. So we'll publish that. Now we'll include these in the slider, so what we need to do is we need to get these post IDs again, so we'll do that. Hover over there, the number is 105, so let's remember this. I can't access my, oh, here we go. Let's go to Notepad, 105, and we'll find out the post ID for the other one. Here we go. 95. So now we can have 3 images in the slider. So firstly we'll put this in the home right area. Featured post. 280 by 150, show featured image. 80. Okay, we'll close that up. Now we'll go to the slider settings and we'll just add these post IDs. So we've got 3 images in the slider now. And they're the 3 different post IDs. We'll change this to 3. And we'll check this out now and see what it looks like. So it's looking pretty good, really. We've got 3 images here. These are all changing. I'll have to change the settings on these to make sure they're different. But you've got the idea. It's fairly easy to create a really nice looking website, and you can add a blog as well using a StudioPress theme. You can create your own header image as well, and you can add it here with a transparent background. And you can add posts to the home page really easy. I'll just show you how to create a very simple, and you can add these as well. I mean, it's once you know how to do all this, you can add featured posts here as well. There's even a footer area where you can add these small widgets in the footer as well. So let's just take a look at the menus. So we'll go to menus. There's no menus yet, so we'll call this main menu. Create the menu, and here are the different names for the menu. So you can add pages here. We haven't created any pages yet, but you can easily add pages. What I'll do is I'll import the dummy content which is included with the theme download. You'll find that in the XML file when you download this theme. And I've taken this out, and where is it? Magazine XML file. We haven't created a user yet. Brian Gardner's the theme developer. He's put his name in there to promote himself, so good on you, Brian. Now let's just import this content in there. Okay, I've just imported that dummy content. So we'll go to Appearance Menus and we'll just create a couple of menus. I've created one called Main Menu. I should probably call it Primary because that's the name here. So we'll call it Primary. Primary Menu. Save that. It's already got one, so when I imported that content, it already created a primary navigation, secondary navigation. So you can see all the different pages here that it's added. So let's have a look. We'll go you've got to make sure you set these here. So in the primary navigation menu, the one that's been created after I imported that content, and the secondary, we'll save these and we'll just have a look at the front end now and see what this looks like. You can see it's added all the links here to the menu that I've just added. So this is starting to look pretty nice now. I'll just show you the menus here. These are the top level pages here, and these are just sample pages. But what you can do is you can create sub pages, and you can make them what they call child pages of the parent page, and you can make them appear in the drop down menu. So if we have a look at the drop down menu here, you can see there's a drop down menu here as well, and this is because of this. We've got the parent page here, and then we've got the sub pages or child pages. So it's very easy. You can add another page. We'll call this magazine pink. We'll add this to the menu. It'll come down here. Now I can make this a sub page of contact if I want, just simply by moving it over like that, and that'll be included in the drop down underneath contact. So you can create custom links. You can put in a URL to any page here or post. You can label it whatever you like, add it to the menu, and then you can make it a top level item in your menu, or you can make it in the drop down. So let's just have a look at the drop down now. Refresh this. Under contact I put it, so you can see magazine pink. So I've just added that, and there's no content in there yet, but that's how easy it is to include pages or posts or categories, if you like, in the drop down menu. So that's really simple. So I'll just leave it at that for the moment. We've covered a fair bit already. That's the demo there. And this is the site I've created today. So you can see how easy it is with StudioPress on the Genesis framework. So if you want to make a really nice looking site, go to StudioPress, grab the Genesis framework, choose a really nice theme, and you can create a website fairly easy doing that. I also offer a free setup service, so you can create, I'll set everything up for you, make sure all the settings are done properly with the security. I'll set up FeedBurner and your email list and all that for you as well, so you can just focus on the design. So thanks for watching. Cheers.